Yo, what's up? This is the 103 Crazy Dropoff, and I am the host, of course, Crazy Chaos. Let's take a minute for some people to come in. Let's go. Yo, what's up? It's the 103 Crazy Dropoff Radiopod, number 21. Of course, come up on the panel today. Let's talk. You know what I mean? So today, we're going to do a thing that we call the panel. See, a lot of y'all are kind of confused or you're scared or I don't know what's going on, but you can come up on the show. And when I send a link into the chat will allow you to hit the link. And when you hit the link, you can come up on the panel and we can discuss as we go about the topic, or we can discuss as we go at the end of the show. So, we still on this Chris Rock shit, evidently. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, yeah, but everybody still got their views, and everybody is so sensitive to Chris Rock firing back. And you got people that's on Team Will because he's right for stepping up for his wife, but they don't know that his wife has been treating him bad and just dragging him through a lot of shit through the mud. Through the mud, y'all. Jada been dragging Will through the mud for a long time, y'all. This is what I'm trying to not be biased about, because she's gonna even interview him. She got the kahunas, the ovaries to bring him to the red table in their crib and then interview him. You know what I mean? And then Will got the audacity to select who he want to pick out his beef with. This is what Chris Rock comes in. That's why his Chris Rock special is called Selective Objectives. Or selective who you want to slap. You know what I mean? It's crazy because that's not cool. That's some bi stuff. You gonna pick on a little dude, but everybody else is in your face. And they telling you this, telling you that. I don't care what type of goons Will got. Yo, they need to put him in this place and check this dude and tell him, man, like, yo, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the people that's saying something, that's who you need to say something against. For real, because they just give it on negative opinions and everything and don't really know what's going on. But we ain't doing it today. I ain't got time to coach Will. You ain't got time to coach Will. And this is the aftermath from Chris Rock special. So let's do the damn thing, all right, y'all? Let's stay on topic. Let's stay good with this because a lot of things make sense. You know what I mean? With Jada, with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, he puts everything in a different limelight. You already know Corey Holcomb. He gonna keep it real. He ain't gonna bite down. He ain't gonna hide out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tell it how it is.
Smith, he kicked off his tour for his memoir called Will. And he's got some pretty interesting tidbits in this thing, but one of the things that caught my eye that they've been actually really gearing at, like really giving a lot of attention to, flipped my wig because I was like, wow, and you still married her? So, they were already married, my bad, but he still stayed with her. But apparently he said there was an incident back in when Jada was turning 40. He planned for almost years to throw this 3-day elaborate 40th birthday party for her. And after the first day, he says in the book, because he just went on an interview with a few people and they bring this up. And he said it took him all this time to plan it. After the first day that she went up to him and told him to cancel everything else and the rest of the time. And he said, man, I couldn't believe that after that first day, my wife didn't show appreciation or react even to his efforts after the celebration. He said he thought he was the perfect husband. He said that
how the fuck you the perfect husband and you got a boyfriend?
She told him to cancel it now, and that she called
For 3 years.
She called it the
that
most.
Bitch had a whole fucking relationship.
D, you just reading though. You read too long. It's a comedy
is
show.
That what it is?
Read the shit.
Anyway, that's what happened. It was terrible. It was awful because I couldn't believe that. That sounds.
Is that little John over there in the cut talking? I don't know. I was trying to think, like, is that little John over there talking? But let's listen to what Mr. Corey Holcomb got to say, y'all.
Talk about Will for more than a minute now. That's all I'm saying. Will.
But I didn't even get to that. I could have got to it quicker if you hadn't.
Okay, go ahead. We're going to be quiet while you read.
Anyway, the book releases on the 9th, and also he has King Richard coming out on Netflix. You're not interested in that? Where he plays Venus and Serena's father.
Why don't he play a man fucking a man?
And everybody is saying that this might be the one where...
6 degrees of separation, whatever the fuck, 6 degrees of separation, whatever the fuck movie that was.
There you go.
Go ahead,
no,
D.
I'm done.
I'm just answering the motherfucking questions.
I'm just saying, man. Will Smith I'm a fan of Will Smith. I think he's a great standout actor.
Yeah,
and I believe he's a good guy. Really, like a really good guy.
But
you have to start living your life at a certain stage of your life. You have nothing left but the truth.
And this
both of your children are gay.
Oh.
And it's like nobody says nothing about this.
I think he
gotta know, bro.
Vicariously through their children on the outside.
He gotta know. Like, why is nothing said, but we see it? How long can you avoid the elephant in the room? That's my problem with the good brother Will Smith. I believe Will Smith is a good brother. I ain't never heard nothing bad about him. I believe he married into.
Will Smith is a good dude, man. He's a good guy. And I mean, he got some issues going on because his wife and his family is bringing him not into, I don't want to say no entanglement because that's done. It's just like a thing when you try to work out a puzzle and you got more pieces. It look like you got more pieces on the table than you got to put into this puzzle. And it's all being strung out from Jada. And Jada, she's bringing a lot to the table. So she's doing the most. But Will's trying to keep his, like, sanity. And that's, I've been in that. I've been in that field, yo. It's hard and it's crazy. Like, man, I'm just trying to stay chill, trying to compose and trying to keep my humbleness and trying to compose myself. Well, I don't like I'm the good guy or the bad guy. I'm just the guy trying to figure out the situation and handle it as a man and situate everything. But now that man part is way past now. Trying to handle it as a man is out of your hands because you brought the whole we're gonna be swingers thing to the relationship. And Corey about to break it down. He better tell y'all, I guess.
through a situation that was a mistake he should have been got the fuck away from. Because his bitches on the internet talking about he don't fuck her right.
Yeah.
And if you think this is just for publicity, okay, whatever. That bitch been talking crazy about that man. And she gave him 2K baby.
Oh my God.
You heard one bad thing about it though.
What you heard about?
He did by Aunt Viv.
What'd he do?
Oh yeah. That was kind of cold.
He was so young and he admitted.
No, what did he do about Aunt Viv?
He got up pretty much banned from
the first one.
Yeah,
the first
lady. Black Aunt Viv.
Hold on. I ain't never heard nothing scandalous about Will Smith character. What this bitch say?
Here we go.
They had a whole reunion about this shit.
Yeah.
He apologized
because he a nice guy. Why the fuck do he owe this bitch an apology and she on his show?
He was basically like, he didn't like her because she was too.
I don't remember.
Too overbearing or something.
I don't remember exactly what it was. I just know that he apologized. And said
I don't remember exactly, but it's something like that.
Right.
Pretty much, he had an issue with her.
No business apologizing.
He had an issue with her being on the set.
He ain't had no business apologizing to his wife. He too kind.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith, I know. Will Smith had bought people $100,000 cars. He done a whole bunch of G-ass shit. So when you tell me about a bitch who an actress who ain't on shit now, said he did her wrong, I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. How the fuck somebody do you wrong in his motherfucking TV show? You probably was a diva bitch, like most of you actress bitches around here who think you better than the next actress bitch. Y'all come a dime a dozen.
They did.
Yeah, they do come like, oh, I am the star of these. They get into this French type of pre-prep role, and then they say, I am the star, and I'm gonna go walk like this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna guide the whole fucking cast. Nah. Yo, Vivian was bugging. The new Vivian was bugging. She was bugging. She was bubbling. She was feeling herself, and she really ain't had no case. She really ain't had no say so. If I'm Will, what am I apologizing for? The directors and everybody else, Quincy Jones, they wanted to go ahead and replace you because you was feeling like you was too heavy on the cast and trying to be this and this and that, and everybody else is trying to maintain their job. They trying to come in, clock in, let's do this, let's get it out the way, boom. Everybody is a nice, professional, good actor. But some people like to come in your job and want to be extra and want to do this and do that, and they make the whole job even difficult because now we got to deal with this, and it's out of play, like you just taking yourself over the top. But now, instead of the roller coaster just coming down smoothly, it just fall off. You know what I mean?
Did let her go. They
ruined her career though.
No,
how
they
do
did
you
replace
ruin
her.
somebody's career?
Cause you put it
like Solo, like he had that much power back then and there to do that. No, something happened.
Nobody can ruin my career. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas know who y'all
in
are.
November 2020, she admitted that's not really what it said. For years, people believe that Janet was sacked from the show in '93. It says it's not actually. She admitted it's not actually true. Okay, she said, "I chose to leave the show as I was pregnant and having problems in her home life, whilst also experiencing some friction with Will Smith on set." So never said exactly.
Yeah, that's how the publicist cleared it up, though. You know what I mean?
Could have been.
Whatever happened, dog. If right there, she said she was having pregnancy issues. Was she having problems
at home? It doesn't
problems
say that.
At home?
It doesn't say that. She was
fool
pregnant.
Who was with her? Will Smith does not have a record of being a bogus motherfucker.
No.
In fact, you see Will Smith at award shows with his kids and everything.
The best thing I love about
the only thing you see that bitch doing is sitting at a red table talking shit about everybody. And her daughter be sitting there looking like, damn, bitch.
And what kind of emasculating ass shit is that anyway, though? Like, come on, Will. You supposed to be standing up you supposed to be representing as a black man, and you keep on showing these niggas that you just let a bitch that you married to just keep talking about your sexual prowess, keep talking about how you ain't doing this and how she had this fucking affair and this was like, bitch, somebody better put that bitch in the pocket now.
And somebody need to put her in the pocket. Will, you ain't doing it, bro. I mean, Will, if you see this Will Smith, man, Will, man, I like him, love you as the actor, man. but now you're kind of tarnishing. You're kind of like what is that? You know how gold coins or whatever that's found in the bottom of the damn seat is worth more if it's not polished up or whatever. Now you're becoming that old tarnished coin. But your coin, somebody done polish you up, and now they're trying to bring you up on the scene and display you as something shiny and innocent gold, and your value is up there. They're taking away your value, man. Your wife is taking away your value, bro. You was a good dude, man. If your mom is alive, I don't know if she's alive or not. I'm pretty sure you got a sister, a brother, somebody that can tell you and whisper in your ear or like, Will, yo, bro, sit down, man. Let me talk to you, man. This ain't the way right here. Yo, shorty, she's doing a lot and she's messing up. Right now, she's kind of got a finger in your career and she's finger upping your career because she's making you wiggle like this. And every time she wiggle her finger, you wiggling with it and you doing the puppeteer shit. And you messing up your livelihood, your career, your projects, everything. Because I remember when you slapped Chris Rock and then everybody started banning your shit. They didn't even want to watch your projects, your movies, nothing. And now you're trying to rebuild yourself. And then when you try to rebuild yourself, she tried to still put you on camera. And you said, you scratch your face. And you said, I respect it if you ask me first before you just start filming me. Because this is my livelihood right here. But she still kept doing it. She still had some smart smilky to say behind it. And then she even got in the camera while she still filming you. And man, Will, yo, it's a lot of ladies that's out there that will want to be with you, bro. They ain't got to be a superstar. They ain't got to be nothing like, man, I understand you got kids with Jada. And I understand you said at the round table, we're going to ride, we're going to die, bad marriage for life. Nah, fuck that bad marriage for life because it's going to put you, it's going to diminish your image. And you don't need that to happen. For real. Get a check on life, man. If you got a check on life and you're talking about, okay, you can be successful until you fail, you didn't necessarily fail. She's ungrateful. You planned 3 years for her birthday and she ain't grateful at all. What type of female does that? She could have sucked that stuff up in the bud, in the back of her stuck up brick wall ass and said, oh, baby, thank you. And act like, come on, cameras on everything. And then write a book about it. Like, B, come on. What are you doing?
My point, I don't want nobody to think I'm talking
first of all, I wouldn't
about,
be with no bitch like that. I wish a bitch would motherfucking be around me.
That's alpha mentality, dog. We ain't gonna be around no bitch
funky
talking crazy
bitch
about us.
Yeah,
Bitch, you on that show talking crazy about me?
Yeah, right, bitch. I'm about to put your period panties on the goddamn display, bitch.
Nigga, if you ain't never been to jail for your bitch, you ain't no man. If you ain't never kicked your bitch for fucking up, nigga, you a cake ass nigga.
I do like that smack he gave that guy. Remember when that guy tried to kiss him?
Yeah, he smacked the dude when he tried to kiss him.
That was the most I love that. Remember when he mushed him?
Let me tell y'all something. Will ain't no little bitty motherfucker.
He's big.
Niggas talk shit about Will, but they ain't talk shit in his face. If it sound like I'm talking shit about Will, I'm just being bold.
I just wish
he'd
stand up, man. That's all, man.
I have never seen or heard nothing but good shit about Will, and I don't know like I hang with, but a lot of people who know Will Smith, I've run into. It's a lot of good shit heard about Will Smith.
Yeah. Somebody tried to, so a man tried to kiss him in the mouth.
He does that to everybody. This particular.
Yeah, that's
guy.
on the internet.
Yeah.
This dude, he hugged him and then he kissed him. Then he kissed him in the mouth, and Will was like, "Hey,
What the hell?
Not in front of everybody.
Will, come on. What you doing?
Will gave him one of these. Hey, man, hold on."
He got in the mouth, yo.
But Uncle Will ain't no little bitty motherfucker. He just a motherfucker don't want to see them divorce courts. And that bitch be bragging on it's cheaper to keep me.
But why you think that white boy felt that he could cross that line with Will? It must be what Will.
White boy. To everybody. But that man does it to everybody.
But he kisses on everybody?
Okay, I wasn't out here to try you.
Yeah, nigga. Shit.
That's why I don't be out like I used to. Yeah. I used to shake everybody here and come to my shows. But I done got into too many almost that could have been fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's people out here will try you. Show up at your job to fuck with you. And next thing you know, you motherfucker ain't getting on your flight back home because you bailing out. Because that's what's going to happen if a motherfucker try you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one thing that Curry Holcomb, he hit on, that Jada Pinkett Smith, she messed with her son's friend. Now, if it would have been a man, like y'all woman is so, I'm Team Will. I'm glad he did that for his wife. What about what his wife did to him? Y'all got us messed up out here as far as man. And this is my opinion, and this is my state of opinion right here. Because if it would have been us, messing with your daughter's friend, we would get dragged up under the bus, rolled over. Y'all want our guts. Y'all want our heart. Y'all want to eat it. Y'all want to make sure we suffer. Are you serious? And y'all out here tripping off of Chris Rock response a year later from a slap he received from an altercation from Will on TV at the Oscars. May I remind y'all, at the Oscars. And it was an assault. It was an assault. But he replied in words, no physical altercation, none of that. And he kept it 500 and everything is the truth. So y'all too sensitive. Because if y'all don't know what comedy is, don't take your ass to the comedy show. Don't go taking your ass watching a comedy show. Don't watch a comedy show. Because if you so sentimental, these people is not out here trying to be leaders. They are comedians. And they're telling you their point of view about life, how shit goes in their eyes, their mind, and their circle. You feel what I'm saying? So let's keep it moving on, man. And I'm really mad about how people is like commenting now about, Chris must be stopped. It's a podcast out here where they're saying their title is Chris must be stopped. How is he must be stopped? And then I watched it. I clicked on it and I watched it. And they said it's the biggest, blackest podcast it is. You need to watch it, And this dude got a big bubble head, man. He black. He black African American. I ain't gonna even sweat my brother. Because I ain't a comedian. You feel me? So what I say is 500, 10,000 on your head. You know what I mean? And he like, well, I'm all Team Will. I disagree with Chris Rock. Chris Rock, he says too much and he need to be stopped. Man, you sit your weak ass dandelion, big fawn, sheep having, picking cotton and mad because master caught you trying to sneak cotton for a pillow. You don't sit your big baby Huey ass down because, for one, dude, how can you say you team Will Smith and you never even know how Will Smith even lived with his wife or what they go through? So that let me know right there, dude was a coward. Dude was a chump. Dude don't even know, he don't understand, but he knows what's going on. Just like we know what's going on, but everybody is trying to take a side. It's comedy, y'all. It ain't a debate. He smacked, he put his hands on a man, and he handled it, and he took it like a champ, and still was professional about it. And he stayed hush about it for a year. And then when he come out, he ain't come straight out swinging, but when he came out, he wait and let that be the last bait. And then he talked about it and he threw it at y'all, and y'all don't like what he got to say. Y'all killing me, man. Y'all are too sensitive out here. Y'all too sweet. Y'all too well nurtured from comedian and from politicians and from CEOs into people that's bosses. Chris Rock, I'm glad you did that. You did the damn thing, and I'm on your team with that. You know what I'm saying? Will deserve that. Will, my dude too, man, but you need some working on, Paulie. You need to get up out that stage. You need to get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away now. You need to get away from Jada. You got your kids writing love letters to Tupac, B. Tupac, you ain't got you doing it. Let me take that back. Your wife got them doing that. Ain't no way in hell. These are my kids, my seeds from my nutsack, from my testicles, is writing a letter to another dead man from what my wife is congregating around my kids, talking about how he was this, how he was that, and then telling people on national news, yo, Will just don't satisfy me. Will is like a girl in bed. He doesn't do it. Come on, Jada, get the up out of here. You need your ass whipping. You need to be whipped with a fucking witch's broom, with a Harry Potter fucking broom, a magical broom that's gonna make you think ding every time you get hit. Ding, ding. I shouldn't have said that. Ding. Oh, you right. Ding. Fuck. Why did I do that to him? Ding. He's a good man. Ding. He tried to do this for my birthday. Ding. Anyway, hell, I would do that to my kids. Ain't no way. Hell no. Yeah, you need a couple dings up beside your head. But anyway, let's carry on, man. With the show, let's do the damn thing. And going with, this is crazy. Another opinion, of course, from my man, Stephen A. Smith. Let's keep it good. Let's keep it hood. Do the damn thing. We probably missed a couple words we just said, but I'll let it replay back.
Using the B word on several occasions, he clearly wasn't playing. And in this day and age and the sensitive times that we're living in and what have you, this is one of those moments, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody got to step back and take it. He was the one that was slapped. He was the one that was slapped by her husband. Chris Rock was making the statement that she instigated it. She played a role in instigating it. He definitely called Will Smith the B word because, again, without calling anybody any names, because I'm certainly not calling Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith that, but the bottom line is that, yeah, we've been cheated on. People have been cheated on. People have been betrayed. Chris Rock is absolutely right about that. Most people have. Absolutely true. But we don't get interviewed by the person who cheated on us. Chris Rock calling Jada Pinkett out of her name, using the B word on several occasions, he clearly wasn't playing. And in this day and age and the sensitive times that we're living in and what have you, this is one of those moments, ladies and gentlemen, that everybody got to step back and take it. He was the one that was slapped. He was the one that was slapped by her husband. Chris Rock was making the statement that she instigated it. She played a role in instigating it. He definitely called Will Smith the B word because, again, without calling anybody any names, because I'm certainly not calling Will Smith or Jada Pinkett Smith that, but the bottom line is that, yeah, we've been cheated on. People have been cheated on. People have been betrayed. Chris Rock is absolutely right about that. Most people have. Absolutely true. But we don't get interviewed by the person who cheated on us.
Hell no. We don't get interviewed by nobody that interviewed us. What? Who does that? What normal person, what normal black person? Oh, look into my eyes when I tell you all this. Please. Look into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. What normal black person get interviewed by a person that cheated on them and ask them, well, I sucked his dick, and he fucked me in our house in your bed. Yeah, I know we split apart to try to get some means of everything, but tell me, what do you think? We got into entanglement. Yes, that's what I call it, entanglement. Bitch, is you crazy? Is you crazy? You smoking dope? You smoking some of them cactus juices back there in the backyard? Because you got life fucked up. All day, every day. Twice on Sunday. Ain't no way in the snackers, snookles, bamboozle, banana in the tailpipe, Ringling Barnum Bailey Circus, SeaWorld crap. You're gonna pull that off on me, and it ain't popping, and it ain't what? Man, Will, I'm tired of trying to tell you, man. And everybody on the internet is trying to tell you too. But you think everybody's trying to jump down your throat. And that's not it. But we got a lot of people that's upset, or they got their comments about Chris Rock show. So let's play it.
Comedy special, Selective Outrage, was live streamed on Netflix over the weekend, and it completely divided the internet. To say his jokes were controversial would be a complete understatement. So in this video, we're counting down the top 10 best reactions to Chris Rock's comedy special. Number 10, The View. Just a couple of days after his special, the ladies of the iconic talk show weighed in with their thoughts on the way that the comedian addressed the infamous slap. Sunny Hostin said, "It's taken him a year to respond. He responded in a $40 million Netflix special, which I think is brilliant, and that was his truth."
$40 million, man. I'm gonna say more than what Chris Rock said. And y'all are so sensitive, so sweet, sugary, like imbalanced, where it got your damn head. Like, I can't believe Chris Rock said that. What? Man, check that man rap sheet. Check his comedy sheet. He talks about everything, everybody, and everything, and every who, and every issue. Get with the program. $40 million, you lucky he took it that light.
That's how he experienced it. Alyssa Farah Griffin agreed and thought that he nailed it. She said, "I thought he came back swinging, no pun intended, but I did think it's smart that he waited a year. Comedians oftentimes grapple with things different than other people do. And I think him turning back to comedy was the way to do it. Take the narrative back and the whole thing is super funny." Anna Navarro said she believes that he's entitled to say his truth and that she was even happier that he's making money out of it. She also said that the show was funny as hell and it had her on the floor laughing. Whoopi Goldberg said, "There is very little that Chris Rock will do that I don't appreciate. He doesn't pull punches, he says what he thinks, and he takes the consequences. He's not afraid of saying how he feels, and I know that is not always easy." Number 9, Marlon Wayans. The comedian praised Chris Rock for finally addressing last year's Oscar slap in his new special. He went on CBS Mornings and said, "It was good to hear him speak about it. You could tell it was passionate. What you heard was somebody that was hurt, somebody that was finding their way to heal in that moment." Marlon said he's spoken to Chris and Will separately and thinks both men are still hurt. He said, "I think Will's hurt has nothing to do with Chris, maybe something that's happened in Will's life. That was a snap moment." He said,
I put the link in the chat so people can come up in the panel and give their opinion on what we're talking about. So this is what this night is built about, and this is what I'd rather my content be built around about, so we can get other people's 2 cents, opinions, assessments, and everything, So go ahead and show your love, support, press the like button. Don't forget to press the like button, everybody. Very important. All right, let's do the damn thing.
that if he had his way, he would pull the two men into the principal's office and say, "We have to stop this." He hopes one day that they can reconcile and get past that infamous incident. Quote, "I don't think it's ever cool to hit somebody, but I do think that at some point we can't let that just sit there. I think for our children, for our people, that we can't just sit in pain and not come to terms. I think we all make mistakes, but at some point, let's sit down and come to the table and fix this." Number 8, Stephen A. Smith. The ESPN personality spoke about the special on his No Mercy podcast, where he defended Chris Rock. He said, everybody's got to step back and take it. He was the one that was slapped by her husband. Chris Rock was making a statement that she instigated it. Last year, Steven put Will Smith on blast and said that there was no excuse for attacking Chris. He tweeted, I just saw the raw footage. Will Smith should be ashamed of himself. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Total BS. If it were The Rock or someone like that instead of Chris Rock, would he have done that? In another tweet, he wrote, total BS by Will Smith. If his night is ruined because of this, he deserves it. The man has Denzel and Bradley Cooper trying to calm him down. For what? A joke about his wife in G.I. Joe? Come on, that was embarrassing. A very, very bad look. Love Will, but not after this BS. From there, Steven shared a video where he continued to rip apart the actor and said, that was a shameful act for him to commit tonight. Go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that. He's lucky he didn't get his A kicked, particularly after the event was over. Number 7, Christopher Boozy, the founder and CEO of Bot Sentinel, responded to the comedy special.
Now, Christopher Boozy, what do you have to say? Because evidently you haven't been around any neighborhood conflict like that. Okay. But you got something to say about Chris Rock, and you don't really support that type of act in your repertoire. Okay.
Special in a tweet of his own, where he wrote, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, not Jada Smith. So instead of focusing on Will Smith, he took shots at Jada Smith again. He came off as a small and angry little man. Funnily enough,
a small and angry man, okay? How? Okay. What if a man came up and slapped you in your job? Okay. I don't care what it is you do. You could probably be sewing shoes, okay? You could probably be out there serving donuts, okay? Working for Amazon, okay? And a man just come up and smack the shit out of you, smack the snot, this tooth, the spit out of your fucking lips, okay? What would you do, okay? Are you going to stand there like a bitch? Are you going to wait for a year, okay? And you won't even see the guy, okay? Because you're not a massive celebrity like that, okay? Out of here. People out here so sensitive. He's a comedian.
he wasn't alone in his opinion. Another user wrote, let me get this straight. So you all clown Will Smith and put the pressure on him and make him apologize, but y'all are okay with Chris Rock getting up there on another stage and disrespecting him and his family again, which got...
Look, to that bougie ass black dude sitting on the steps, okay, we didn't make Will apologize nothing. Will wanted to go and apologize to save his career. He didn't do it because he was sincere. He did it because Jada told him to do it. Just like Jada gave him them fucking eyes and like, oh, so you laughing at me? You gonna let him say that to me at the Oscars? And that's why Will walked up on that stage and slapped Chris Rock. The same as she told him behind closed doors, behind the scene, you need to go apologize because, baby, you're the man. You're the man, and they know you're the man, and you're doing too many projects out here, so you need to apologize to save your career. He didn't apologize for slapping Chris Rock, which he said he apologized, and that was not him. He wouldn't do that, and he told you in so many ways. Are y'all slow motion? Are y'all catching up with me? Rewind it back. I apologize because that's not in the way I wanted to act or should have react towards a close friend. That sounds like bullshit to me. Yo, you did it because you wanted to do it, and now you're up here apologizing because they abandoned you for 10 years from any award show. People was banning your movies. They wasn't watching your shit at the time. Jada got to you and told you need to apologize. Just like she jumped her little alopecia shit and head ass up on the damn... Yeah, I said it. She jumped her alopecia head up on the motherfucking red table and said they both need to reconcile because we need both of them. No, you to push Will to apologize, give that we can apologize. The real public, the real people, the real motherfucker, the real people, we see through that. It's transparent. It was to save his career. He was apologizing to them. I'm sorry, people. To those people in Hollywood, so he could save his career. That's what that was about.
Got him slapped in the first place. The original incident occurred while Chris was introducing the award for Best Documentary and joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's haircut. He referenced her buzz cut and called her G.I. Jane. That was when Will Smith silently got up on stage, walked over to Chris and slapped him across the face on live television. But some fans have always defended his actions because they believe he was simply standing up for his wife, who's been very vocal about her alopecia diagnosis. So Chris is doubling down on the jokes, and this time it's so much.
Ohio State residents, if you have a utility meter like this on the side of your house,
Let me
you
tell
can
y'all
get
this.
paid to go solar for no money out of pocket.
Y'all live in Ohio State? If y'all live in the state of Ohio, which I live in, y'all see what I rep? Dan Marino? No. I rep Cleveland Browns. Don't get it twisted. You see what she's saying? Zero down. Go with the Cleveland Browns. You know what I mean? If you don't like the Cleveland Browns, go with your clowns. Did they make it to the Super Bowl? Hell no. Let's keep it pushing.
Worse. He's made fun of their relationship, Will Smith's masculinity, and put his entire movie career on blast. Number 6, Taj Jackson. Michael Jackson's nephew has now responded to selective outrage on Twitter, and his review was not exactly glowing. He wrote, "Chris Rock has used my family as punching bags for his entire career, yet I'm supposed to feel bad for him getting slapped and humiliated on the Oscars? After seeing a new clip of him attacking my dead uncle in the first few minutes of his Retaliation I'm Still Relevant special, I have 3 things to say. What did my family ever do to you to warrant these decades of your constant bullying disguised as jokes? And just because you were bullied early on."
Okay, yo, look. I can feel that from Tajay Jackson. The thing is, it don't matter if you're black or you white. Yo, the uncle was in the news for a lot, man. But you know what I'm saying? Jokes is jokes. If you don't like him, don't listen to him. And I understand what you're saying. You got a point. I mean, but you weren't being bullied. You didn't get bullied. You didn't get your ass smacked. Looking like Jermaine. Man, come on, yo. Let's do the damn thing.
On in life doesn't give you the excuse to bully others now. Thank you, Will Smith. What he's referring to, of course, is one of the most controversial jokes in the special, where Chris said, "I'm all for social justice. The thing I have a problem with is the selective outrage." He said, "It's the kind of people who play Michael Jackson songs but won't play R. Kelly. Same crime."
Yeah. What? Anybody. Come on. You would pick on this dude, but you want to pick on this dude? Or you would take it out on this dude, but you want to take it out on that dude? Selective outrage. Genius, Chris Rock. And you got your hands up there just like you're supposed to. Where it's at? Where the love? Where is the love? Because they owe it to you. And they've been waiting to hear it. And you did it in Jada's hometown. Like a dog. Whoa! That's crazy. Enough from that. Because I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling what she talking about. I ain't feeling what they talking about. But we about to go back to my man's Corey Holcomb. And he about to break it down for y'all. Because I want y'all to get it took in the way where it's supposed to be broken down. You know what I mean? Because what is the world? We living in a new world. Yeah. I ain't gonna say a new world order, but a new world, B. Should we take it like that? My man said, he said, Will Smith takes his shirt off on his acting on all his movies. Pookie, he said, no. He said, Will Smith take his shirt off on all his movies. He said, if I was being in surgery in the movie, I got on a sweater. Only thing he did was Muhammad Ali. Did he go out and try out for that damn role? Hell no. He went out for what? New Jack City. Pookie. My man. And when he took his shirt off, did you see how he looked? Like a fucking crackhead. He looked like a damn crackhead. Man, he looked like a crackhead. Crackhead. Pookie. Y'all remember Pookie? Y'all remember Pootie Tang? This is how y'all feel. Y'all so sensitive. Don't watch comedy then. Stay your ass bored in the house. Watch motherfucking whatever you gotta watch. Stranger Things. Key Lock. Lock Key. Whatever you want to call it. Watch them old ass Eddie Murphy movies. And then Eddie Murphy, sometimes he talk about shit, but y'all don't say nothing about it, do y'all? No, y'all don't. Y'all selective. Selective. Did you get that? Did you get that? I think I got that. Stop that. Stop that. Y'all is out here weak, man. Acting dumb. Like y'all don't know what comedy is all of a sudden. If you sit your dumb ass in the front row, you're going to get some front row shit. If you get up and leave to the bathroom, you're going to get some front row lead to the bathroom shit. But the aftermath, they might apologize to you. Like, man, it's all comedy. Don't even front. Don't have a bad day. I'm glad you came.
Darlene on the way, dude, about to drop her off. Motherfucking Marcus in the motherfucking house.
Yes, sir. We in here.
Thank you, Andrew Wilkins, for that $5. We sure do need that shit. But let me holler at y'all for a minute, man. I'm gonna burn bridges tonight, not because I'm evil, but because the truth is what so many people hesitate to say. Let's start with the motherfuckers who say that the shit was fake. Let's just get them out the way. All the motherfuckers who say that what happened was fake. Okay, we're not finna argue with you. It's so funny how the people that say it's fake act like they know it was fake.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was fake.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is you talking about? This shit was fake, motherfucker.
They kill me with their argument. These are two professional actors.
Right.
Chris Rock ain't no professional actor like that, nigga. That nigga ain't good enough to do no shit out like that.
Hollywood pull all kind of shit off. I can't say what's fake and what's not. Hollywood do all kind of fuck shit. But if it is fake, this is an embarrassment. Thank you, Joe Thompson, for that needed that $20. This is an embarrassment to black people if it is fake, because the brother, Will Packer, was in charge of the Oscars, so to speak. And if they let black people go up there and act a fool like that staged, I am ashamed of everybody who had something to do with it. If black people turn the Oscars into the mini version of the 99 Source Awards, y'all went for that shit, I'm embarrassed for you. But I don't think it was staged. I don't think it was staged. I think that every man who is of a certain age, over 45, every man who allows an evil, cankerous whore to be in their presence at age 45 and older, if you allow an evil, wicked bitch who fuck her son's friend to accompany you on your shoulder in public, you ain't gonna get nothing but drama. Let's just start saying that. You cannot sit up front at the Oscars with a bald head, bitch, and expect nobody not to say something. It is impossible. You cannot be When as my man Willie D said, bald head hog. Even Lupita had a wig on. Lupita, whatever that is. The African bitch had some hair. She knew better than that. That bitch was like, I'm going to put on something, fuck that bullshit, I'm a front. This nigga came to the Oscars with a bald head bitch that fuck.
Yo, now see, there's a line. When there's a line, Chris Rock ain't through a line like that. Now look at Curry Holcomb. Curry Holcomb is going exaggerating, and he's going across that line. He just said, literally, this nigga came to the Oscars with a bald head bitch. You know what I mean? And I'm being clear with it so y'all can hear the shit. Curry Holcomb, that's my man. I mess with him because he keeps the shit 500, 1,000, 5,000, 6,000, whatever thousand you want, 100 or a mil. But he's crossing now. If he was up there saying that, I guarantee you Will Smith would not walked up on that stage and did that. He's crossing the line. He's not even telling a joke. He's saying this nigga came to the Oscars. Root word. This nigga came to the Oscars with his bald-headed B-I-T-C-H. Thank you, my phone. My phone even agree with me. He said, yes, nigga, you're right. Get a message. But what I'm saying is, yo, Will Smith ain't about to walk up on Curry Holcomb because Curry Holcomb ain't playing that ish right there. He's the backyard boogie dog, man. I'm a backyard boogie dog. You know what I mean? I like to get up and, you try to take my food, I'm going to get you. I'm going to put it out there and let you know. Yo, it ain't no joking right here, dog. It's all the real and everything I wrote. Ain't no comedian and none of that shit. So I'm a real nigga up in these streets. So you know that, bitch. Yeah. I'm just saying. Great words, DMX. But Will Smith. Y'all Will Smithian team. Will Smithians. He ain't gonna walk up on Curry Holcomb like that and say that. He ain't gonna slap him like that. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I said keep my wife's name out your mouth. Especially when you was laughing at it, the joke earlier. That woman don't care about you, bro. She wouldn't put you in the line of action of any fire. If she don't care about you, she won't. It's like she wants something else. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna wish it on nobody. That's crazy. Let's do the damn thing. Here at the 103 Krazy Radiopod, episode number 21. Let's go.
Y'all son, homie, in y'all house.
They said that you got alopecia, Cole. They said you got alopecia, man.
No, August got all the pieces of that pussy. August got all the pieces of that pussy. Yo.
That was funny. All the pieces of that. Yo, let's do the damn thing. Think crazy.
House, Will. You slapped the wrong man. You slapped the wrong man. A man say, G.I. Jane, he said, I love you. G.I. Jane too. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Will, your goofy ass laughed at first. You got checked by your bitch on sight. Your bitch did this. That nigga did. Oh, you ain't like that, babe? Nigga, you's a goofy for that, nigga. You's a goofy, nigga. How in the fuck we live in a world? First of all, man, come on, man. Chris Rock, 155 pounds. He don't fight motherfuckers. Chris Rock ain't known for fighting motherfuckers. Will Smith, I know you a big nigga. I know you be with them goons. I know them goons from Philly. I don't mean no disrespect by telling the truth. Them goons from Philly, even if they mad at me, y'all motherfuckers need to make sure y'all man know what's up. He around a cankerous whore. I got that off that movie Tropical Thunder. I just thought it was good. Your wife's a cankerous whore. Hey, Will, you remember way back when I said your wife was a cankerous whore? I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. Nigga, what the fuck? Will, you are black acting. You came from motherfucking rapping to turn it into one of the best actors I've seen.
Of all time.
What's that movie where he was on the island, stranded, and the monsters was out there?
I Am Legend. Yeah, I Am Legend.
Man, that man should have won an Oscar for I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker was raw in that movie.
That's a bad ass dude. I read a book. Well, I'm almost through with it. Almost through the book.
Hey, man, Will Smith.
Will Smith, you played that role in I Am Legend. I like I Am Legend. I like Bad Boys. I like all the movies. I ain't never seen Emancipation. I ain't never seen King Richard. But I'm gonna tell you this: don't you come your black ass out with another I Am Legend, because it's gonna be I Am Bitch, because everybody's gonna roast you. Don't do it. I'm trying to give you the warning now. Don't do it. I Am Bitch. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be I am not legend. I am bitch. Because I got something to say after Chris Rock had the leeway, and he got every right, and he didn't want to accept the apology, and he came and said what he wanted to say, and y'all got something to say still, and it's the truth. Nigga, man, ninja. We ain't gonna say nigga, we're gonna say ninja.
Smith suffers from being around an awful bitch. This bitch went on Oprah and said, you fuck her like a girl.
Oh, I didn't even know she said that.
What? You don't know all the shit.
I know she been
that
trying
bitch said, I don't love him.
I know she been trying to get him to be like Tupac his whole life.
This nigga is chasing a dead man swag.
A dead man swag. A dead man swag that his wife want back. His wife want Tupac back, y'all. But guess what? Tupac gave her every opportunity, and she was acting like she did not want Tupac. Y'all feeling me? If y'all hear me, y'all know the history. If y'all know the history, tell me about Tupac, because I know about Tupac. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Tupac. I think I know more about Tupac than Tupac know about Tupac. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 500, 5,000. He gave her every opportunity, and she wanted to be in her little ways, and she thought she can go and control Tupac. Tupac wasn't going for that. She wanted to go in her little ramp ways and try to control Tupac to do this and do that with his career. Nah, Tupac wanted to do what he wanted to do, which he was spiritually born from his mother, and he had it in it from his mother roots. He had his mother roots. He ain't had Jada roots. See, now Will Smith got Jada roots. That's why he in the predicament that he in now, because he got Jada roots. Oh, I'm just trying to make my wife happy. Oh, I'm doing all this digging. Oh, she wished Tupac was living. Oh, she don't give a fuck why I'm living. I said no. She got me slapping niggas. I said, oh, she is tripping. She filming me, and man, no. I'm doing all this digging. And now, my daughter she was here instead of me living. I said, no. I said, no. Can you imagine that? That's so sad, man. That's sad. And I feel for you, Will. I feel for you. For real. Because ain't no way in hell my daughter, my son be writing a letter to Tupac. I mean, y'all could have been homies, and Tupac could have let you know. He could have warned you earlier about Jada. But no, you were just too, oh, I want Jada, man. Because you want Jada. But Tupac really didn't. He wanted Jada, but after he seen Jada real outcome and how she can just grasp on the things and they can work out things with each other, Tupac got the fuck on and he said, okay, peace, I'm out. I'm about to do my thing. You do your thing. I said, no. Now he getting whipped by his children. I said, no. The children friend fucking these bitches. I said, no. It hurt to the soul. That's what Will's singing. He's singing, no. I ain't no singer. But let's bring this on, y'all. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. You smell me? Hello? And these are the people that's commenting on the aftermath of Chris Rock's show. I ain't played the whole video. I just made a couple clips, and that's it. So let's go from there, okay? Can we do that? All right, let's do it.
I think we shouldn't assume. I think if it is a reaction to the special, I think Jaden should speak straight, talk straight, and say what it is that you have to say. But I could agree with Capone a bit when he says, that's grown people's business, but at the same time, like, that's your dad. So you're gonna feel that tug on your heart to defend him, especially because in the special, Chris said that Jada was dealing with Jaden's friend. So you're going to feel some type of way, but I just think either you talk straight or don't say anything at all. That's my sentiments on it.
So that's 1990. That's 1990, Danielle. The kids don't do that nowadays. I'm just saying people don't do that. They don't talk straight today. Today, they don't talk straight. It's all that kind of subliminal shit left and right. So I understand what you're saying, but you need to go back in the 90s when I was coming up, when people tell you in your face, you ain't shit.
Just be prepared that you will lose power.
Yeah, you will lose power if you keep listening to motherfucking Jada. I mean, Jada Pinkett. You're gonna lose power if you listen to Jaden. See, Jaden said he was gonna spit in Chris Rock's face. Jaden was on his Instagram and he was crying. He was crying like 3 days ago. 4 days ago. Let me get it right. Jaden was crying 4 days ago. Let me try to put it back on where we was at, okay? All right, here we go. Let's continue from right here.
You're hearing, Chris Rock talk about your mom and your dad in a special on a platform like Netflix. How are you responding if you're Jaden?
Same way. I mean, this is a shit show. Let's throw everything up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, that's my father. I'm gonna say how I want to speak about my father. He's on social media. He has a following, so he does promote stuff and say other stuff. So he's a person of social media. So when that comes, people ain't always going to move to the side and say, well, I'm going to pick this to talk about, not this to talk about. If it's like he's like Danielle, the lovely, beautiful, vivacious Danielle said, hey, it's my father. So I'm going to throw in my little chime, and he threw it in as lightly as he did. He didn't want to, put his chest into it, a little bird chest into it. So he threw a little fucking meme of Martin laughing, shit. Now we got to dissect. Is this about him? Is it not about Chris Rock? Is it about just something to do? Nigga, say it. Say it with your chest, with your little bird chest. Put it out there.
Say it with your bird chest. Yo, Jaden, you ain't about to spit on no Chris Rock, man. You're not about to do that. Your dad raised you better than that, first of all. Second of all, you walk around here looking like a damn zombie. Nigga, you need to spit on yourself, nigga, and feed yourself off your saliva. For real, for real. Just, I need to eat because I look terrible. Yo, and the way you was crying, you looked like a big, no, you looked like a little skinny ass fucking poor giraffe, B. Like, stop doing this. Stop bringing this. See, you like gas, man. You like gas to your family, and it's already lit. It's already lit. Just chill the fuck out. Yo, put the shit out. Yo, take it as it is. You're not a gangster. You're not doing that. You're taking it up the whoop, whoop. Yo, you're taking it up the whoop, and you're trying to portray, like, stop it, man. But let's get back on these commentaries from Jaden Smith response.
Now, Pierre, you talked about the 1990s. You calling a meme a meme.
Now, you got to check in the chat. I do have the link up. If you want to come on the panel, just click on the link right there that's in the chat. The chat right there, it has a link. It says StreamYard. Click on that link. Bam, it's going to put you right in here. Mute your audio on your YouTube because it's going to send feedback. And I hope y'all come up, man, and talk. If not, let's carry on. Let's do the damn thing.
You sounded like you back in the day, like,
you know what? You know what the hell I was talking about. Okay.
And I did.
The gift, the boost, the gas, the whatever. You know what the hell we talking about?
You're right. It's all confusing. I say give, who knows? But Capone, let me bring you in. Capone, you know, you're saying, you know, you should stay in a child's place, but I'm curious to know if you're Jaden and you're in this situation, hearing your mom talked about in a special, you know, as big as Netflix or on a platform as big as Netflix, how are you responding to it?
That's a real tough question, as simple as it sounds, because I remember trying to interfere in some stuff where growing up was arguing with my mother and I jumped in, and even though they were two adults arguing, and my mother would tell me, look, mind your business, be respectful. So it's like a hard question. I would definitely want to defend her, but my mother would have probably been wanting to handle it herself.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are even assuming that Will Smith, you know, that's some of the reason why Jaden isn't going in as hard, because maybe Will Smith is on the side kind of telling his family to relax. And I'm going to reveal just a few more details about that in just a moment. But first, Danielle, I want your reaction. I know you kind of touched on how you think it should be handled. So I'm curious, if you're in Jaden's situation, how do you respond to this?
So if I was in Jaden's situation, I don't know, man. I don't know, because okay. So women don't fight me. Y'all don't come for me in the comments, right? But the thing is, did Chris Rock lie? All of us, some people get cheated on, right? Because I don't know, you know, some of us get cheated on, but none of us were really interviewed by the person that we were cheated on the internet. So it's literally like, they put their business out there, and when you put something out there, you put it out there for it to be critiqued, right? I mean, when people put movies out there, it's critiqued. When we do comedy, people in the comments talk and say what they have to say, and we know we'll be critiqued. So it's the same thing with Will.
Yo, and that's what happened. That's what happened. Jaden got into a car accident. No, I'm just playing, yo. I'm sorry. No, Jaden didn't get put into the car accident, but that's the truth. I mean, when y'all put shit out there, people critique on and they talk about what's going on that they just saw. They giving their input. They giving their assessments. The same thing like what I'm trying to get people to do now. You feel me? So, I mean, yo, Jaden, you're not going to spit on nobody, okay? I don't care if you took Karate Kid or what. I don't care if you did any of that crazy bull BS. You didn't do it, all right? You're not going to do it. You're going to do it because you're mad. You're mad because you can't say nothing more about the situation. But now we're going on to another serious, more relevant subject. And I don't even see why this is happening or why did it happen. Glorilla. Who listens to that? Why is it on our radio? Do y'all listen to Glorilla? I mean, can we all can we be friends right now? Just be friends. Have y'all actually listened to how she ride the beat and what she's saying, and is she on the beat? And what the is that shit? They playing it like back to back on the radio. Now I can't be no hater. I'm glad she got looked out with the CMG Records, SMG Records. He love over there from a TikTok or something she got recognized for a dance. She garbage, hot garbage. She is so garbage. Yo, I want to put the garbage in another garbage and put that shit in a secret, discreet ass garbage and send it to the dump. Matter of fact, send it to where they crush the cars at. Put it in the fucking trunk of where they crush the cars at and crush it then. Because it's that garbage. I'm just keeping 5. But now, Glorilla is now amongst, I want to say, the elite. Oh, she did her first ritual there. People have died there, got stumped, got injured there. Yo, let's tune into this. We must see this, all right? It's so sad. But it's trash.
As a fun night of live music quickly turned deadly in Rochester, New York. Unfounded fears of gunfire touched off a stampede during a rap concert at Rochester's Main Street Armory last night. 2 people have died and 8 others are hurt, including one person who is still in critical condition. Police are investigating what caused the crowd to surge. The mayor promises a thorough investigation and that anyone responsible will be held accountable.
Did y'all see that crowd? Let me take it back. Is this the crowd that come to see the Glorilla and Finesse? Probably Finesse. Those probably Finesse. You know what I'm saying? Those his fans. Gotta be his fans. Ain't no way in heck those is Glorilla fans. And see, this is what I'll be telling a lot of people. Like, I've never been a big fan of going to concerts because concerts is different. You want to go to a concert and enjoy yourself. Now you can't even go to a concert to enjoy yourself because now the artists will either jump in the crowd and fight somebody, or somebody in the crowd is letting off. Don't nobody care about the other person's being. Can't nobody make it home safe. And then you got a trashy ass motherfucking artist up there, and she ain't even said nothing since this happened. What she ain't went on Instagram. She ain't saying nothing about she's sorry. She ain't saying something. She not saying nothing about nothing. Y'all remember what happened with what was it, Trevor Scott? He at least went up and then he at least tried to do something about it. But we know where they all came to. Come on, people. Do I gotta say them words? Do I gotta say these things? Do I gotta wake y'all up? Do I gotta hit y'all membrane, y'all nucleuses? Do I gotta hit y'all nucleuses? Do I gotta wake that shit up in your head? People have draw blood. People have died, people. And y'all rushing these kids. Y'all letting y'all kids go out there and then they ain't coming back home. And then y'all wondering what is going on. But they listening to this crappy ass devil's playground music. It ain't got no message to it. It ain't got no teaching to it at all. And then y'all just saying, okay, well, they just going to a concert. I hope y'all be careful. Man, you don't know what the fuck they doing when they go to get to these concerts. They smoking, they getting hot, they getting fucked up. They want to feel crunk. They want to feel the music. Boom, 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 boom. That's what they want to do. And look at this shit, yo.
Founded fears of gunfire touched off a stampede during a rap concert at Rochester's Main Street Armory last night. 2 people have died and 8 others are hurt, including one person who is still in critical condition. Police are investigating what caused the crowd to surge. The mayor promises a thorough investigation and that anyone responsible will be held accountable.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And
Mark Brown, man. Thank you. Hold that for like 20 seconds, all right? I got another footage to show, okay? Yo, y'all gotta like, y'all gotta read into it, man. Y'all gotta know what's up, man. Know what's going on. Please. Not just for me, it's for you. It's for you and your family. It's for you and yours. Concerts ain't like what it used to be. Things ain't what it used to be. It's a new world, man. It's a new world. And we living in the last days, y'all. I hate to keep being the one, a bad news bearer, but I like to bring that shit straight to your face and putting on mascara. Because it ain't nothing fake about nothing that I'm saying over here. You feel me? I'm just trying to look out for y'all, you know what I mean? You and the kids. So, sheesh. I thought I got rid of this dude. Get out of here, man. My bad. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We got police in the studio. Yo, they running around. They trying to take people down. And they ain't taking nobody down. Ain't that a beer? But y'all know Shooter King, right? He even had shit to say about what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to finish with this right here. Sad.
Concert in Rochester ending in tragedy after what concertgoers believed to be gunshots caused a deadly stampede.
Fox 5's Sharon Crowley has the latest on the investigation into the venue where the crowd surged on Sunday night.
This is a tragedy of epic proportions, and it's something that all of us who love concerts worry about. I am a big concert guy. Anyone that knows me well knows that I will go to concerts all around the country to see my favorite artists. And I will tell you that when you go to a concert, you do not expect to be trampled.
Rochester's mayor reacting to a deadly stampede following performances by Memphis rap stars Glorilla and Finesse 2 times at the Main Street Armory in upstate New York.
What happened at this concert breaks my heart, and it is totally unacceptable.
Rochester police say 2 women died after being trampled trying to leave the concert venue. Another person is in critical condition. 7 other concert goers have non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say fears of gunfire led the crowd to storm toward the exits at the end of the concert. But police say there is no evidence of a shooting.
As people began to exit, the crowd began to surge and rush toward the exit. There are some reports that shots were heard, causing the crowd to panic, but that has not been confirmed.
Well, the mayor of Rochester vowing to get to the bottom of what happened. He says he will hold the venue accountable if they are in violation. Police will also be looking at crowd size to see if it exceeded capacity of that venue. Sharon Crowley, Fox 5 News.
Yo, that should let you know right there what's popping off. You know what I mean? That's crazy. At a trashy, nasty, Glorilla concert in New York. Yo, white people, Mexican people, Chinese people, if you at a concert ever and you hear some gunshots, or if you see a black person run, you better run. Matter of fact, run with your chest out, with your heels up, and keep pushing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Because else you will be ran over. That's why when you say, that's why Ludacris be like, when you say, when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. It's like TIP when he say, you better find the exit politely. You better find the exit quickly. And Dipset. You know what I mean? Get up out of there. But see, fuck that. I ain't got to worry about that because I ain't going to no concert. I especially ain't going to no trash. I'm sorry. I'm blunt. I'm real with it. But y'all might think different. Like, okay, maybe he got the right shit. Maybe he got the good outcome on it. You know what I mean? But we're going back to our man, Shooter King, of course, Chris Rock. He's a comedian. Of course, y'all seen him on Wild 'N Out. He got some things to say about y'all sensitive people that can't respect or know the difference between comedy and real ish. You know what I mean? So we about to finish it off with him. My man's
man is just saying jokes. He's just saying, trying to get over this traumatic experience. And y'all are more offended at somebody telling a joke. And you say, oh, he made a joke about slavery. He didn't make a joke about slavery. He made a joke about Will Smith playing a slave. He talking about Will. He ain't talking about, you're reading too much into it. Maybe it's just me. I'm somewhat of a dinosaur myself. Y'all sad. I don't understand. Dang, Chris. It's rough out here, man.
You said it. It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. And it is rough out here for comedians. Because when you got a lot of sensitive peoples and they building these organizations and they can't take a joke, because there was jokes before you build an organization. It was jokes made way before we even came. It was called court justice. And they used to make the king happy by telling jokes or doing jokes. And if he didn't make the king happy, then he died. But we ain't living in them days no more. Wake up, people. We living in the days of men. And now we're living in the days of trial and tribulations. We're living in the days of New World Order. We're living in the days of they're trying to change the money, people. We're living in the days of they're trying to control the population of people. People. And y'all worried about some damn jokes? Y'all weaker than I thought. I'm just giving my realness. And it ain't illness. It's all for real. Yo, feel this. It is ill, kid. Yo, I'm just telling y'all. It's for real. And y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't woke. I mean, some of y'all is. I ain't saying most of y'all not. We got a lot more to worry about that y'all didn't even worrying about. Y'all sleeping on pedophilia and people talk about fucking your kids and coming in and doing this and raping you and robbing you, and y'all ain't got no intellect about none of that. Y'all don't care about none of that, but y'all care about some jokes from Chris Rock from when he gets slapped by Will Smith. Whoo, shit. Y'all make my man. I'm trying, y'all. Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up, please? Please subscribe to the channel. 103 Krazy Dropoff, man. It's real here. And I mean, it's real here, and I just want y'all to. I want y'all to know what's going on, man. This is the reason why I'm here. And I thought I was gonna have a panel today. My panel ain't showing up. But it's all good because one monkey don't stop no show and shit. I ain't a show of monkeys. So I don't care. It's gonna jump off anyway. I'm gonna let it off anyway. And thank y'all for tuning in, even on a replay. When y'all come through and watch and y'all see the replay being played, it's all good. Enjoy. Please make sure you hit the like button. Show me some love. If you want to, hit the Cash App. The Cash App is there. $ Krazy Chaos. KrazChaos. They'll share this video footage. Matter of fact, let me put it up there so y'all can see it. Please share. Please share the video footage because I'm speaking real. And I wish I had y'all up here so we can talk. Next time, maybe we can talk. If y'all want to come through, stick around. Don't be letting my views stop you from talking about what you want to talk about. Don't be a groupie. Be a person of individual intellect that can change the outlook of other people. Come and spit your games. Come and spit your assessment. Come and spit your opinion. And you're welcome here on this channel to do that. Most definitely. Yo, I'm Krazy Chaos. 103 Krazy Dropoff episode number 21. And yo, I'm gonna hit it up out here like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's do the damn thing. And you already know what it is. This is old ass video.
So y'all know they don't joke. All my niggas move that dope. Put 20 stacks, I need some more. That's where I live, in the ghetto. That's enough, 'cause now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm the flow. From the ghetto. Take a look at my kid. Born in Cleveland, I'm still rapping, yeah. Facts of hustling with a 6-pack of beer. Doing look like I walk in fear. Hell no, head up, cause shit's gotta be better. So I lost my job, fucking I ain't gonna sweat 'em. Back to the streets, the homies still where I met 'em. New to team, my venues, plus piece up my albums. Homies know I'm linked up with a badass connection. Try to come up without no neglection. I rest in line and constantly write with my weapon. Focus on the game. Blow up the Hendersons, cool intentions. Don't play with me, my attitude is like cool, but more like edgy, especially when my mind is trying to get money. I do the do, I ain't gotta prove. From the ghetto, so y'all know they don't joke. All my niggas move that dope. Put 20 stacks, I need some more. That's where I live, in the ghetto. That's enough, 'cause now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm the flow. From the ghetto, I'm sitting in the cold, waiting for the wake up so I can work the show. Be scrapping what happened, asking the questions nobody knows. I never hide the feelings, my tip is always shown. Don't need your permission, I'm blowing up this microphone. Stop rapping, I'm laughing, you're capping your life out of its own. I'm focused. Sometimes I find myself all alone. My intentions is to be successful, that's the goal. Don't just sit there, do something, get that dough. Stay focused in the zone. I keep it real, so when I walk, I'm fantastic, not a lassie, that's my MO. So call me when you need me to melt the snow. Cause I'm still right here in the ghetto. I come call, right here, never fall. So y'all know, they don't joke. All my niggas move that dope. Put 20 stacks, I need some more. That's where I live, in the ghetto. That's enough, 'cause now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm the flow. From the ghetto. I don't even won't trust nobody. Trust is like a lot of me. Please keep the bullshit, 'cause I'm real, I gotta eat. Niggas all faking. 365 constantly. I really don't trust you smiling at me, trying to knock me, stop me, looking just like me. Copy, change like it's mine. Chop me, I almost don't trust my mind. This shit just chopped up, 50 ain't grimy. Mama told me never trust a bean. Mama, yeah, you right, that's elementary. Automatically, never trust the city streets. Be easy. Niggas acting funny when they got money, or my money turn them into enemies. Homeboy, why you mocking me? Go run and tell that 103. So y'all know, he don't joke. All my niggas move that dope. For 20 stacks, I need some more. That's where I live, in the ghetto. That's enough, 'cause now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm the flow. From the ghetto.